Hi there, Stella sisters. It's Elise Danh here, Star Stylist with Stella and Dot. And so this is a video that is long overdue. I am posting it in Stella and Dot All Things Organizing group on Facebook because I had mentioned that I was able to adapt or refurb the existing Stella and Dot Stylist planner and make it to fit another planner that I had. And so the Stella and Dot planner, honestly, for the price, for the color, for the organization, it is awesome. It is an awesome planner. There are some things about it that I wish were different so that I could continue using it, but I just, for $12.50, it's like you can't beat it. It's a steal. It's amazing. But I am somewhat of a planner junkie and kind of like a snob about how my planners are laid out, and so I had to refurb it, but I didn't want to just chuck it and throw it away because it's only been half used. I only used half of last year, and so I was trying to think of ways to adapt it to use it for something else because it's super cute. Like, it's so cute. So I have it taken apart, and I wanted to show you guys like what I did. So the whole thing's taken apart. Like, I took the coil out. This is the Stella and Dot planner. I took the coil out. The dividers are so cute. Seriously, I mean, it's like a heavier cardstock. The colors are gorgeous. It's a waste to chuck it. Like, if anything, try to do something so you can keep the pattern. Like, cut this in half if you're not going to do what I'm planning to show you, and just do different things with it. But so this is the planner. Here's the back cover. And I still have like empty months because I didn't use the whole thing for the whole year and I used it halfway. And one of the reasons why I can't stay with this planner is, one, it's smaller than I like. I like it to be slightly bigger, and if anything, I prefer an 8.5 by 11. Like, I really prefer a full-size planner. And two, I didn't have enough room to write, so that was like bothering me. Because I don't write small, but I don't write big, but I write bigger than what this space allotted for. So I was like, oh, I have to, I like my my months not to be on one page. Like, in here, it's two pages, which is great, but it's still not big enough. So it's like it's a 1 month, 2-page spread. I love it when it's like that and spread out. And in the columns, I just felt like they were too skinny. Like, if you look at the columns here, it's like morning, day, and night, and then there's a note section over here, and then there's these columns, which is fine, but for me, it's not enough room. Now, I did switch to an Erin Condren planner, which, quite frankly, honestly, is not that much bigger than this, but it's enough that it works for me a little bit. But I actually don't use just one planner, because if I do, it gets like so fat because I stuff so much stuff in my planner. It's insane. So I have an Erin Condren planner I bought purposely to do my personal life and home and like family stuff. And then I do designate Stella and Dot stuff in there so I know to look at my other planner. And then I have an Erin Condren notebook that I actually that I actually converted. I refurbished this, but then I also converted that notebook to be an actual Stella and Dot planner so that it reflects the days that I work, specifically. Because these planners, they're 7 days a week and it's spaced out, but truly, I only do trunk shows majority of the time, Thursday through Sunday. And so I want my planner to reflect that space, and then it's wider. It gives me more room because I'm not trying to do 7 days. I'm only doing, 4. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, technically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are my admin days when I'm working from home and trying to set up, like, for my trunk shows, calling customers, prospecting, whatever. And then Sunday I'm off if I don't have a show, but Mondays are my true day off to do errands, to do whatever. And I don't need that to be in my Stella and Dot planner because that's in my personal one. Long story. So why I end up converting this planner is that I took the tabs like for the months and I tweaked them so that they could fit into my Erin Condren planner, or you could hole punch them and actually put them in a ring binder, because they have ring binders the size of the planners, or you could put them in a Filofax binder, which is also like a ring bound type of planner. And I did everything, and I have not yet actually put them into my planner, because now I have a situation where it's I don't know how to bind it into my planner. If I do the Erin Condren one, Erin Condren sells these things called coil clips, where they're like adhesive and they actually snap in and out, so they're not permanent, which is kind of nice, into their notebook planners. And I was thinking of doing that, but I realized it's going to be really fat, and so I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that now. And two, I want it to be in there. So I was really going to bind it in there, but it's not working. So I may have to put everything into my Erin Condren notebook into my Filofax, and at that point then I would have to hole punch everything. But I haven't done it yet. So for right now, I'm just not doing it. But I just want to give you an idea. So this is, after you uncoil it, oh actually this is wrong. This is it. Here's the holes. You uncoil it and everything's loose. This is the actual divider. So I took the dividers, because I think the Stella and Dot planner, the divider, there's like, I think 13 months, maybe even 14 months in it. So I took the first 12 for January through December, and I took them out. And what I needed for this project is I needed this. I needed a paper cutter, like a pair of scissors or a paper trimmer. I got extra like cardstock stuff that came in, like packing stuff that came with the catalogs, and like those lap boards that were on Stella and Dot's business supplies site. They was like these little cardboard pieces that were in between like all those lap boards, and I didn't want to just throw them out, because I knew that I would end up doing something crafty, because I do crafty stuff like that. So I got this, and then I also got washi tape. I don't know if you know what, some people are like, what's washi tape? Washi tape is like decorative masking tape, and it comes in like really cool designs. I mean, these are just a couple of them. I have colored ones too. I don't know where everything is right now. Oh, I'm sorry. But like washi tape, you can buy it at Staples, Walmart, craft stores, Joann's, Michael's, that kind of thing. Target has some too. But it's literally just decorative like tape. So I have those. And then technically speaking, that's all you need, but I also have a laminator, so I laminated it. And so it's the washi tape, it's this, and then also additionally what you'll need is like notebook, like notes paper, like notepads. I'm sorry, I can't talk. Like these are like from the dollar store, the dollar section at Target. Like you just get a whole bunch of notepads. They're like perfectly sized. I have a couple of different ones. I have this one. I have this one. I have this one. Like I have different ones because I love making lists and notes. Okay, so that's to give you an idea what you'll need. So then what I did was, just to show you guys. So what I did was, this is the starting divider. I then just took a paper cutter and like cut all these circles off. I just literally straight up, as close as possible to the edge, cut it off. And then what I did, right, I ended up taking off the top layer here because I want this piece to be the same height as the divider. So you trim the top off, and then you're left with a piece of cardboard that's like, height is the same. And I took the cover from my Erin Condren planner to measure the width, because the Erin Condren planner is wider than this. And then I measured the difference of how this is smaller and that's bigger. So to give you an idea, let me see here. So here's the Erin Condren actual cover. And if you see here, you see how it's smaller? So I measured this distance here, the width of this, to see, and don't count the coils part, just do from the inside on the actual cover, the distance, and it's like half an inch roughly, I think, or like 3/4 of an inch distance. And I cut this into that size strip. So you end up having like a single skinny strip, and I literally did it across the whole thing of this cardboard so that I would have all my strips ready. And then what I did was I then took the washi tape. The cardboard is literally this piece right here. I covered the piece in washi tape on both sides, and then I took a different colored washi tape and attached it to the divider. And so now it's exactly the right width to put with my Erin Condren planner, or it actually fits perfectly inside your Filofax. And then on the back side, because these are like the months on the other side of the divider, I put a notepad note, like a sheet on top of it, so that I could use this like a notepad. But you're like, well, how are you going to use it? Because it's paper. You don't want to, you know. So then that's when I, where is it? Ended up laminating them. Can you see the shiny? I laminated them. And here's one that's finished. With the note sheet underneath. And you can use a Sharpie, or you can use a wet erase, not dry erase, a wet erase marker on here and make notes like that. And then you can always just take a wet wipe, or actually alcohol like hand sanitizer, and it just wipes right off. So it's reusable. It's a reusable note section every month. So you could put your goals for the month like right here, and then clean it off, and next year use the same divider again. You know what I mean? Like, I like to reuse. So literally you see that, like, I'm sorry if I'm not like organized showing you guys this. It's the divider. It's cutting these down into strips, affixing them with washi tape, you know, so that they stick together and look a little bit more decorative, and then adding a sheet of a notepad on the back, and then laminating it. Super easy, a really great project. I mean, I didn't do all of them yet because now I'm having the conundrum of like, I don't know if I'm going to put it in my Filofax or in my Erin Condren planner, but look, I've done some. They're all laminated. If you don't already have, see that notepad I love because it covered like the whole back. But if you don't already have a laminator, and you actually do laminate like the trunk show exclusives, or whatever specials you got going on, or like right now the breast cancer awareness images, you know, and you want to like share that at a trunk show. And I know it's relatively inexpensive to go to your office store like Staples or Office Max to get that done. I am a person that is instant gratification minded. I don't like to wait. I'm very impatient. I like to do everything myself as much as possible, because then I can just get stuff done. And so I have a laminator that I bought literally at Costco. They sell it really cheap, but I bought this online, free shipping, Amazon Prime. It was like $22. It came with 100 laminating sheets in it. So I was set for a while before I had to restock my laminating sheets. And it has been a blessing because I laminate everything. I laminate cards, I laminate signs in my house like that I can use, or checklist sheets, stuff like that. And then I do a lot of laminating for my business. Like every month I laminate the trunk show exclusive and whatever boutique we have, like breast cancer awareness, autism, or whatever images we have in our marketing suite. And I laminate a few of them and I pass them around for the whole month during that, you know, for the trunk shows. It makes it easy, and it's reusable, and I'm staying green by not printing off so much stuff to hand out. So I hope that was helpful. If you need, you know, further assistance or you have questions, let me know. but I made this specifically to answer what I did with those dividers. And I'm sorry that it wasn't more in-depth, but I just wanted to glaze over to give you some ideas. So I hope you're having a great day.